Hey guys, it's Kuna here. Just a little friendly reminder that this is a child's organization for raising money. I said that completely wrong. My apologies. We are all set up for Epic to be able to do his ESPN Sports Connection run. Uh, we will be moving on to him now, so if you guys would like to stick around for that, so here we go. I will give it to them.
Have that beautiful introduction again. Alright. Alright, so like he had said, Epiccr0ss0ver will be running ESPN Sports Connection. I am Toad3007 being his commentator. And yeah, I guess whenever he's ready, he'll be good to go.
Yeah, the category I'll be running is all racetracks, which it's one lap around each of the 11 tracks. And let's just say this game is going to be
this game is yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a pain. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I wish the best for you, Epiccr0ss0ver, but as I have heard, this game is horrible.
Yes, as the loading times between races are very long, and it's definitely kills the feeling of you want to speed run because you want to see fast loading times. This game, you don't see that at all. So this is gonna be we're gonna make it through this together. So
All right, man.
the timing will begin. Sorry, timing will begin in a second. Timing will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
And he is off.
So the first track we'll be doing is Mammoth Garden.
3,
And
2, 1,
it's a pretty
Go.
standard track. You can the steering mode. You can do either the D-pad on the Wii remote, or you can do motion controls. I prefer the D-pad.
Yeah.
The first track is not that bad. It's just a normal.
Seems
normal,
like
track.
an average track, yeah.
See in Mario Kart. And you basically want to drift a lot by using the D button and just boost around the track, and that's basically the first track of the run.
There you go. Big GG's first track right out of the gate.
Yep.
Hopefully the rest will be just as smooth, but knowing the game, no promises.
So we always have to make sure we set it to 1 lap, because that will basically that would be a nightmare if we don't set it to 1 lap for each track. So we're gonna go on to the second track. I forgot what the names of these courses are, but I some of them I believe are like either hard versions of them of the first few tracks, or they're just reversed.
Okay. Yes.
Once again, you have to deal with load times.
Long loading screen. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, this was once. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. It was never popular at speedruns.com.
Yeah, let's just say this game is just horrible. That's all we can say.
That's all we
Uh,
can say.
We have the
Alright.
second track.
3, 2, 1,
And
Two. Go!
this one has a bit of a loop-de-loop-tube type thing, so we're gonna drift a lot here. Which is going to be definitely in play, because then we can use a turbo boost to boost even farther.
It seems like you got the hang of these drifts, man. You're like just going around every single turn.
Well, it's not really hard to learn if you,
It's just like
well,
Mario Kart drifting.
as soon as I say that, I bump into a wall. But,
yeah.
yeah, sometimes it's hard to get the drifts off at, like, very sharp turns, but most of
Oh,
the
yeah.
time, it's very simple turns, and
Oh, yep, right into the fence.
yeah, you'll be able to, boost around these corners with no problem. And soon enough, we'll be finishing the second track, and we are right here.
There's done. Nice.
So far, a decent start, but once again, the drifts are kind of a bit iffy with going around the track. And also, you want to avoid the getting like clearing challenges, because it will load up a second screen, which loses a few seconds. But
Yeah. Every single frame counts when it comes to ESPN Sports Connection speedrunning. Every single frame.
yep.
And it seems like there's a lot of menuing between each track too. Because you have to reselect.
Yeah, there is a
everything.
lot of menuing that you have to do just to get to the next track. That's basically what it just takes off from this game. Like, when Ubisoft made this game, there's gonna be like, oh, this would be a fun thing for families, but like when it comes to speedrunning, you don't want to speedrun this game because it's not that great to speedrun.
They didn't plan for teenage boys like us to be speedrunning ESPN
Yeah.
Sports Connection.
Yeah, like no one at a party wants to wait like a few seconds just to play a game. All right, so we got Deep Lake coming up.
3,
This track is just basically what it says. There's a lake around the entire course and just puddles around. It's like saying if there's like a Moo Moo Meadows type thing, or like
but with water.
it basically just connects to both of those to a more of a safari landscape. But overall, it's basically just like a mountain course. Yeah, a little bit of sharp turns.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a very short track, so you just finished there.
Wow, that was very quick. Wow.
Yeah. Some races usually take like pretty long, or they're very quick, and they can usually take either around like 30 seconds, or they can take around like closer to a minute long.
Yeah, and I guess it also
And most of this run is basically just menuing.
and just waiting for the race to actually load.
Yeah, that too. And so we're on to the fourth track. Fourth track is very similar to the other ones in some sort of way, but it has like some differences that just stand out from the track, but not like nothing to be excited about.
Yeah.
And you always have to calibrate the rear mode down after every single track.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Rocky turn. So, as you
That's a
say,
lot of
this
turns.
basically
3,
is very sharp turns, like very sharp. As you can see there on the first turn, it's a very sharp turn. And it's basically a bunch of sharp turns throughout the entire race. As You can use turbos to your advantage. And this is a very short track, so we're going to be finishing in a moment. As we finish right there.
Oh wow, yeah.
So yeah, this is probably one of the most shortest tracks. And
Not much of a race, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like
It
one
basically,
of the.
whenever you start drifting, it basically just it's sometimes just sometimes you can go out of control and you can bump straight into walls like repetitively.
Yeah.
That's why you don't really see this as a really good speed game.
Do you boys have time for a donation?
Yes.
A donation.
Yes, we have a $20 donation from Lake. Oh God, Lake Esip, Lake Isipi,
Lake B-side.
Lake
Mississippi.
V-Sipe, Lake E.
Like V-site. Like
Yep,
V-site. V-site.
Lake
Oh,
V-Site.
thank you for the $20 donation. Every single penny truly means everything to us. And yes, we
Yes.
do take donations, so give us our money.
Our money, give us our money. You don't own it.
Our money.
Yes.
Exactly.
He said, here they said, easily the best game on Wii. So thank you so much for the $20 donation.
But I will have to say that is sort of incorrect. I mean, I guess we have different opinions, but no. Alright,
Alright, so this next
race.
track is Snake Path. It's basically what the track says. It's just similar to like what you see for the snake animal, and a lot of sharp turns. It's more sharp turns than the Rocky one, and there's more chances that you can crash into walls repeatedly. Like, drifting does slow time down a little bit, but it also helps you get turbos, which boost your time.
Yeah.
So you want to build some turbos up, but you also want to maintain speed. And whenever you have a sharp turn, you always want to drift.
Yeah.
And whenever you're on a straightaway, you always just want to keep going without the drift. This is a very long course.
Yeah, every single one of these tracks remind me of a go-kart track I would see in an indoor amusement park.
Yeah,
It kind of
definitely reminds you of that.
It kind of bothers me. Just wondering,
We're around halfway through
Yes.
here.
how often do you like not get first place in these races?
It's very rare unless you severely mess up. It's very easy to win these races on easy difficulty. But once you get to hard, it's gonna be like ridiculously tough
Hard,
and
yeah. As it said,
well,
in the
hard
difficulty
for a
setting.
reason because it's just difficult.
Mm.
Like when you play on hard difficulty, they do not mess around. Medium difficulty is like
200. It's like this is like 200cc Mario Kart, man.
it can possibly relate to that, yeah. Except you're actually not going 200cc. It's more of a very jam-packed 150cc track.
That sucks. I like going like so fast that I like ramp the wall as I hit it.
We got it's another one. It's known as Extreme Twist.
They all relate to turns.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is possibly the most twisty track, as you mainly want to drift here a lot.
That was about a 10-second drift. I would love to see that in real life.
You can drift for a while in this game.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can really end because you were literally drifting straight. Oh, and there's a wall.
Yeah, that's more of just the extreme twist course. I think you only do that track once, and you do the other 5 twice.
Just like reversed, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did get
chat,
a challenge stamp thing, which definitely loses a few seconds, but
chat, if you couldn't tell, I don't know that much about this game, if I'm being honest. That's just how bad of a game it is, you know. Yet
it's too bad of a game. You're losing brain cells.
I'm losing Brian cells.
Alright, so we're moving on to track 7. We're halfway through the run, about.
Alright.
As we sit through these loading times, I just want to say a quick thing to point out. If you want to speedrun this game, go on ahead, but I am not forcing you because this game is
I'll verify it.
down to the bone bad. Just letting y'all know you're in for a you're in for a waste of money. If you can get it for like a small price, then like that'd be good.
I'd probably find it at like 5 below or something.
Alright, so now we got to do with the reverse tracks of each of these.
2, 1, go!
Starting off with Mammoth Garden reversed. Where it's basically what it says. It's just completely do the track in the reverse order. It's like what you would see in Mario Kart Tour. You just some challenges where you just do the track in reverse. Fortunately, we don't talk much about Mario Kart Tour because Mario Kart Tour is a mobile game, so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish that one off because Mammoth Garden is a very standard track, as it is the first one you start off with in the run.
Does your little racer ever have a face reveal?
He's basically just a humble person wanting to secretly wanting to get out of this game because
I wanted a face reveal, man.
So as we go to the 8th track, we see that the reverse tracks don't really have like basically there's nothing special to ESPN Sports Connection. There's nothing that really signifies as a really good game for like this game mode for racing. It just doesn't bring anything to the table. So this track is bumpy road. This is the opposite way around. So.
3, 2,
This game has a 4 out of 10. Wow. Let's check the ratings on it. And we're not the only people.
Well, it deserves that rating because
it deserves a less rating. What are you talking about?
There's basically not much you can do in this game, and this used to have online until they disabled it. Yeah. So now you can't play online, and now it just makes it a worse game.
So I see this being a sort of fun online, but not really.
Like if this game had online, I would praise it a little bit more.
There's no praise. No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, not even online would probably save this game.
You just flip them off? What?
I'm not sure how you saw that, but we're gonna finish Bumpy Road.
You passed the pink racer and it looked like they flipped them off. What the heck? Unless I'm like on something I didn't realize.
This game also usually has a lot of like interesting glitches or some type of like weird physics that go on. Yeah. you can see some weird things here that actually are just non-existent.
Yeah. Say
The
track
problem is with every single race, you have to go from the race menu, like
to reselect everything.
yeah. You have to select what controller you're using again. You have to select what character you're using again. It's just it gets annoying, repetitive. It just doesn't work well.
This would be a good Christmas present now that I think about it. The holidays are coming up. Do you know what we want for Christmas? Your donations. You know, we want your money. We want our
Support a
money.
great cause though.
Yes, it is. It is for a good cause. It's for child's play, if I am correct. This is what that's for, right? It's something for children.
Yes,
I
it is
think.
for Child's Play. Basically, to explain it to you, Child's Play is a organization that takes in donations, mainly in the North Peninsula of the United States, but they do donations from all around the world. They basically take in money and uh, to explain, they take the money in and then they buy consoles. So like back when like PS2s were still being made, they would give PS2 to sick children in hospitals, mainly like ones that uh either were like with cancer or something like that. So that's mainly what they do.
Yeah, we want to give those kids the chance to have some fun, of course. So if you want to be a part of that, click that donation button. Very good cause. And back to the game. That was a very short race. Wow.
Also, when you spin around like that, you can go backwards
Yep.
while finishing your victory lap. It is pretty funny to do that, but it doesn't really do anything like to save time or anything. It's just funny. It's just fun to do.
It's for the content.
Yeah. It's for the marathon, as we say.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And as you can see right there, there is actually 11 tracks. We are
Oh.
near. We are almost there to the finish line. So
We've hit the finish line 9 times now. What are you talking about?
we'll be finishing 11 times during this run.
Okay.
So.
Yes, we will. Oh, thank you, loading screen. I didn't know how to play the game, even though I've been playing it for months now. Thank you.
I've had this game for a while now.
Yeah, you just haven't touched it except for like when you started running it for like a little bit, then you stop again. Or
3, 2, 1, go!
go. There it is again. He's I don't know. I think I'm being delusional right now.
Yeah, you see, as most of these tracks are just uneventful. As it's not like all the tracks are different. They're just reverse tracks for the last 5, which doesn't really point out as really good.
I feel like if this game had a few ramps, a few like I don't know, just a few gimmicks, I feel like it would go a lot better. In my
Definitely.
opinion.
So we are on our last race for the and we're on looks like the snake path. Snake path reverse. So hope you guys enjoyed this run. I know it's ESPN Sports Connection, and you like to see more horror type stuff, but here's horrible stuff. So.
But I don't think this hasn't been too horrible. It hasn't been as bad as I presumed it would be.
Yeah. like it's not fun to just play in general because of the loading times and just a lot of physics are just messed up and there's not too much enjoyment going through this game at all. And timing will end when I finish this track. I'll let you know.
Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Finish this run, my man. Finish it. Right into the tires that bumped you back into the road, apparently.
Yeah, more of a. Yeah, this has been a bit of a bumpy race, but
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
time will be coming up in a moment.
There it is. Oh, one more turn, looks like.
3, 2, 1, time.
You win!
Very good.
Yeah, definitely
You win!
an interesting category. So
Yes, it's a racing game. All racing games are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have a final time? Or was Kuno timing you?
It was a 23:40. I ended a little bit early.
all right,
Not too bad, not too bad.
I'll take it.
Yes.
Definitely say that was a bit of a rocky one. I definitely made some errors there because just crashing into walls.
Yeah, well,
But hey, it's there's not much fun to get through ESPN Sports Connection as you have to menu through the gamepad instead of using your using like a single like Wii remote or just controller.
Yeah. Well, I believe we are supposed to hand it over to Kuno. I believe Epiccr0ss0ver is up again with Monkey and V-Sype as commentators, I believe. For your Hasbro
Family Game Night 3.
Yes.
Yep. We thank you for being here, Todd. So we will be right back. I'm going to put us back to the setup page. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Peace out.